السلام عليكم. لا تنسوا الإعجاب والاشتراك في القناة تشجيعا لنا لمزيد من العطاء والتألق.
Market review for Euro USD. So today we had two setups on Euro USD, and maybe you can add the third one during New York Open. So today we had during the New York the London Open, sorry, we had this run on liquidity right there. It took out these lows, and it also took this low. So we had that run on liquidity right there. Then we had this move to the upside. So we had an inefficiency right here. It was quite small. So we had that. We had from this candles low, high, sorry, and these candles low. So we had that. So as you can see, so we had this inefficiency. So we traded inside that. Yes, it went through, but at least on a 15-minute chart there was no candle close above the inefficiency. Also we had this inefficiency, which is an inversion fair value gap. Yes, we traded past that, but we also had that. So we had that. So we had this buy, then we had this sell almost. So if you didn't get this buy, this would have been your setup. But I view this buy as a Judas swing, but it was only going up to a premium level. So if you note the midnight opening price, so here's the midnight opening price right there. So if we mark that, let's mark the midnight opening price. So that's it. So this line is the midnight opening price. So we went above the midnight opening price, traded inside an inefficiency and inside the an inversion fair value gap. So we had that. So it was, if you take your fee from this low to this high, measure the midpoint, this will be on a premium. So it was only going to a premium level and then accumulate some shorts to take out these relative equal lows and eventually these lows, as you can see. And then we had yesterday's low right here. So that was the draw on liquidity. So we had during almost during the New York Open, we had these run to the upside, taking out trail stops, and this is the I can say it's a Judas swing for the New York. So this is always kind of like the power of three, whereby there is the manipulation and then accumulation and then the distribution. So during every session open, we always have that. As you can see, we had that on London. London gave us the high of the day, and we anticipated New York most likely to give us the low of the day. So that was what was happening right here. So we had this patch to the downside, taking out sell side, and then a reverse, which was a Judas swing, but it was tradable. It had a very nice setup. So we had that, and then also we had a run on that inefficiency on a premium level above the midnight opening price. And then we sell off, taking out those relative equal lows, and eventually now we have taken out these low. So if we head over to the 1 minute chart, we have Yeah, here. So this was quite shallow for it to take sell side right here. It was so shallow. So we had this, and then we had this gap, and this was also a breaker. So we had low, high, lower, low. So we took out sell side. So this one becomes a breaker. So you mark the most up close candle, which is this, extend it through. So as price is digging inside the breaker, you're going long in that. Also, we had this inversion, fair value gap right here. So as this candle was closing and this was opening, we could be going long in that, inside the upper half of this inversion fair value gap. So we had that. So this would have been your entry right here. And if you're quite aggressive, could be going short, long, sorry, right in here. So we had that placing our stop just below those lows, because now these are breaker. There's no need for price to, so it could be aiming for the inefficiency right here. So if you aim for that, that would have been a 4.11 R trade. So we had that beautiful run to the upside, taking out buy side and also trading inside the inefficiency. So as you can see on our 1 minute chart, we colored out outside the inefficiency, but on a 15-minute chart we did not. So we had this shift in market structure, this swing low, it got taken out right there, and then we had this it went back to the fair value gap. So as it was going up into the fair value gap, also we had this inversion fair value gap right here. So we traded to the lower end of this inversion fair value gap. So could be going short right in here, right there, and then placing our stop just above that high. And then our targets, our first target would have been this low, right there. So with that as the drawn liquidity, with that, so that would have been a 10 is a 10-hour trade. So that was quite beautiful. If you could have held for some time, maybe for the swing traders who are trying to get the entire range of the day, maybe they could have gotten something like how many are. So that's approximately 35.64 hour trade. So that was quite a beautiful run. We had that aiming for yesterday's low. It was quite simple and easy. So I think during New York Open at 9:30, with that run to the upside, this run, I think, with this run, with that run, we had that. So it could be going short right in here, because this is in between the New York, the ICT New York land kill zone. So we had that going short inside this candle, placing our stops just above that high, because we have already taken out buy side right there. So and anticipate for a run to the downside. And as you can see, we had that. So right now we have already taken out yesterday's low. We had you can see we have a swing high right there, trading into that, coming down, could be going long into that, and aiming for the midpoint of this range from the high to this low midpoint. You aim for that, put your take profit or partial profits right there, and then you hold at break even maybe, and anticipate maybe for a run a bit higher, maybe above these highs. Yeah. So today was quite a fruitful day. We had nice trades during both sessions. It wasn't so bad. So yeah. So I guess that was it for Euro USD. And until I talk to you next time, be safe.